Are you negotiating with an auto insurance company and you're surprised at how much they lowballed you? Check out this short video to learn why. Hey everybody, Barry here with the Lawful Channel. This is a great place to get short videos on the legal topics that affect your life. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and reach out to me if you have any questions or comments, or put them in the comment section below. Now let's get into the video. So why do insurance companies lowball auto accident victims? And I don't mean just your case. I mean like over and over and over again. Well, it's one simple answer with a few explanations that will follow later in this video. But the simplest answer is that State Farm and Allstate and whatever insurance company you're dealing with is a for-profit business. And how do they make their money? Auto insurance premiums. And how do they save money? By paying you as little as they possibly can. So your interests are totally the opposite as State Farm's interests. They want to pay you as little as they can, and you want to recover as much as you can. That's why they lowball you, is to pay you as little as they possibly can for your damages. Now this might sound like a no-brainer to you, but let me explain it a little bit further with regard to the numbers. So State Farm Insurance is the #1 provider of auto insurance policies in this country. They have around 44 million auto policies, according to State Farm. And from that, they bring in about $40 billion. Think about that, $40 billion. Now, from what I was able to find from State Farm in 2019, they processed about 22,000 fire and auto claims a day. 22,000 claims a day. Well, think about it this way. If State Farm can save $1,000 per claim, just $1,000 per claim by lowballing people, they can save $22 million a day. That's $8 billion a year. They're bringing in $40 billion in premiums, and they can save $8 billion by just lowballing you by $1,000 on your claim. So there's tremendous incentive, tremendous, for State Farm and these other insurance companies to offer you less than what your claim is really worth. So how do they do this? They do it in really 4 ways. One is they take advantage of the system. They also delay your claim, they will deny your claim, or they may try and just diminish your claim. So first, with regard to taking advantage of the system, think about it this way. State Farm is processing 22,000 claims a day. This is their business. They know what they're doing. They know the ins and outs. They know ways to document your injuries, to limit your recovery. How many times have you had to deal with an insurance company with regard to an auto accident claim? I get people contacting me on this channel all the time who say this is the first time in 15 years or whatever that they've had to ever file an insurance claim. One of the ways they do this, for example, is they get you to give a recorded statement. I'm not going to go into it in great detail here. I've got other videos on this channel, and I'll put a link to one in the description below. But giving a recorded statement to the defendant's insurance company is a big mistake, because they can use whatever you say against you 9 months down the line or 12 months down the line in your deposition or at trial to try and limit your damages. That's about all I want to say on that here, but just understand that giving a recorded statement is just a trick that they use because they understand the system and you don't. So the second thing they do that I mentioned is they try to delay your claim. They're not in any rush. There's really no pressure on them to get things resolved. Yes, people can file claims with the Department of Insurance in their state, and I've seen that happen over and over again. It has very little impact on an insurance company. The pressure is on you. because it was your car that was damaged in the accident. So they can delay all they want. Each insurance adjuster is handling hundreds and hundreds of claims. Your claim is not a priority. So they can take all the time they want, delay your claim. Generally speaking, that frustrates people, and we make rash decisions. We settle for things that we otherwise wouldn't settle for just to get it over and done with. So one tip I can provide you is be patient with the insurance company. They also try to deny claims. I've seen it over and over again where an insurance company will deny a claim. Somebody is then forced to file a lawsuit, and then the next thing you know, they're settling for a significant amount of money. Well, these low-level insurance adjusters are not highly paid employees. They're just processing claims. So the fact that they deny your claim, it doesn't have a lot of impact on their life. So they will deny your claim either outright, or the other thing they might do is put a percentage of fault on you. So for example, they don't deny it, but they'll say that you are 30% at fault for the accident. We're going to talk about that in a second, but don't fall for it. If you don't think that you were at fault for that accident, take the next step and talk to an attorney or file a lawsuit. Now, having said that, I did another video on this channel where I talked about times when you may want to accept a little fault for an accident just to keep the process moving. And I'll put a link to that in the show notes below. But that might be a case where accepting a little fault is not necessarily a bad thing. Another thing they try and do is diminish your claim. And I already talked about it a little bit, but if State Farm saves $1,000 per claim, they're saving a fortune. And that's profit for them. And then I mentioned to you that they might try and put a percentage of fault on you. Every state has their own rules about fault, so you got to check your own state's rules. I'm in Illinois. In Illinois, if you're not over 50% at fault for your accident, you can recover whatever balance there is remaining in damages. So if I'm 45% at fault for the accident, I can recover 55% of my damages. Some states like California, if you're 90% at fault, you can still recover for that 10%. The bottom line is, insurance companies will put a percentage of fault on you to save money. That's all they're doing. Half the time, I've seen these cases go to litigation where somebody actually files a lawsuit and then that argument that you were 30% at fault for the accident or whatever disappears. So that's another tactic that they use that you shouldn't buy. In short, insurance companies are doing all these things that we've talked about to delay, deny, diminish your claim because they're counting on people who have no experience working with an insurance company before, or who need the money right away, or perhaps they're afraid of going to court, or they don't want to, and maybe they don't trust dealing with a lawyer. Insurance companies are using all these tools and manipulating the system to save themselves money. All right, it's time for your take on the law. Did you have an experience with an insurance company that falls along the lines of some of the things I've been talking about? Tell us about it in the comment section below. Thanks for checking out this short video on why insurance companies lowball people over and over again. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel, and if you have any questions or comments, reach out to me. If I can't help you, I'll try and find someone who can.